Hi everyone, Anna here with another Google Earth tour. And this last tour that I've created, I've titled Solving with Bridges. Because I work for a publishing company of math curriculum called Bridges in Mathematics, I wanted to create a Google tour that used bridges in order to solve mathematical problems using bridges. And I thought this would be a tour that can be expanded on and can be used in the classroom with students who would be about 5th grade level. So with that in mind, let's begin our tour. So again, the name of the tour is Solving with Bridges, solving math problems that involve bridges, and I wanted to start right here in our own backyard, the Union Street Pedestrian Bridge. And this is a bridge that connects two parks, the Wallace Marine and Riverfront Park. It used to be simply a railroad bridge. However, over several years, it got converted into a walking bridge. And therefore, some of the things that you will find on this bridge are cyclists and people who are just walking. It is meant to promote healthy forms of exercise. You'll find people who skate on the bridge, and it's just a nice way to get across from one park to the other without having to worry about cars. So using this Union Street pedestrian bridge, the first problem, math problem that I created, and you can see it here with the image overlay, is I have a problem where four friends need to cross the bridge. So you can see we've got our four friends down here. They're all different colors. They all start on the same side of the bridge, and it doesn't matter what side you start on. However, a maximum of only 2 people can cross at a time, and it is night, so they just have one lamp. So people that cross the bridge must carry the lamp to see the way, and then of course the lamp must come back so they can see their way. A pair must walk together at the rate of the slower person. So, and now here are the 4 people. So Rachel takes 1 minute to cross, Ben takes 2 minutes, George takes 7 minutes to cross, and Yvonne takes 10 minutes to cross. So here's a hint. The second fastest solution gets the friends across, all 4 friends, in 21 minutes. However, the fastest solution, it only takes them 17 minutes. Can you work out how it's done? And obviously you can do this with pen and paper, or I've included the website where I borrowed this problem from, and you can go ahead and click on that, and we'll do that right now because I just want to show you. And it will open up the website where I borrowed this problem from. And if you go up in the corner and you click on Open in Google Chrome, it's going to open the problem in your web browser, which for me is Google Chrome. And once you're here now, you can actually do this on the computer rather than with pen and paper. And I can, let's say, I'll take Rachel, and let's see, I'll take George with me, and I'll have them cross. And then Rachel comes back because she has the lamp, and therefore she has to come back, and then maybe she's going to take Yvonne with her next, and they cross, and so then Rachel comes back because I have to get one more person, and that is Ben, with me, and take them over. So as you can see there, that's the second fastest time I finished in 21 minutes. But can I do better? Because the fastest only takes 17 minutes. So I won't go through doing all of that right now, but that's just a great problem that can get students thinking and trying to solve for the fastest time. Back to Google Earth. All right, so let's continue our tour. Down south to a very lovely town of San Francisco and the ever famous bridge called Golden Gate Bridge. And here again is another The Golden Gate Bridge, just a little bit about it. You know, it's in San Francisco, as I said. It is open to car, bike, and people on foot. It is 4,200 feet long. So keeping that in mind, here's another problem that I have here for you called how long will it take? And as you can see, I've layered an image on top of this bridge that gives some dimensions. And currently the dimensions are given in meters. And therefore, I want to use these dimensions to solve 4 problems. 1, convert the length of the bridge from meters to miles. And then the next 3 problems is I want to know if I'm walking the bridge at a pace of 3 miles per hour, how long will it take me to cross? And if I'm bicycling across the bridge at a pace of 6 miles per hour, how long will it take me to cross? Well, what about if I'm driving across the bridge at 40 miles per hour? How long will that take me to cross? So again, students can perform these math problems on paper, or they can use their computer and then go ahead and plug in the numbers. All right, let's go worldwide now, step away from just being in the United States. And we're going to head over to Japan. A beautiful bridge here, as you can see in the picture. Akashi Kaioko Bridge. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right. However, this is the world's longest suspension bridge. Not the world's longest bridge, but suspension, and it's located in Japan. And what we're going to do for this particular bridge is we're going to do some measurements, because Google Earth has a very nice tool called a ruler. And we're going to pick up that ruler and we're going to do some measurement here of Akashi Kaiyo Bridge. So therefore, your students can do this where they can start measuring. And there you can see my ruler pops up, and I'm going to measure a line, and I'd like to measure it in miles. You can also choose to measure the path. However, I'm just going to start here at one point, put my cursor at one end, and then there we go. And then I'm going to go all the way on the other end and put my cursor there. Oops, come on. There we go. Slight user error there. All right, and I'm going to measure it all the way on the other side, and then it's going to tell me how long the bridge is right there, 2.23 miles. That's a pretty long bridge. Now I can also change this to feet and kilometers and so forth, and therefore another great problem that students could solve, measuring all sorts of bridges and then converting those in different measurements. So we're going to clear that and close that, and I'm going to take you one last place, and this place I call it Add a Bridge. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at some rivers that are across the world, not just in the United States, and find a place where we notice that maybe there should be a river there because, or a bridge, excuse me, because there are 2 points right across from each other that we could connect. So I call this Add a Bridge, and you find a river and you follow that river to a place where you believe there should be a bridge to connect the 2 places. So here we're actually in my home country of Romania, where I was born, and we're right between 2 cities where currently there isn't a bridge. However, I borrowed this lovely little model of a suspension bridge there, and I'm going to use the ruler now to measure how long this bridge should be between these 2 points. I'm just going to zoom out just a little bit just to give you an idea of where we're at here. All right, so here's Romania, part of Romania, and here we have one town on one side and another town on the other side, and therefore there's no bridge here. I just added a bridge. So now let's use my ruler. We'll bring it down and we can leave it at miles, and we're just going to draw from one place all the way to the other, and let's see how long this bridge needs to be. 0.27 miles. Let's put it in meters. It might make a little more sense as far as the bridge is concerned. So we're looking at 427.44 meters is what I would need for how long the bridge would need to be in order to connect these two little towns. So as you can see from the example of these four places and four variety of different math problems, all sorts of problems, math problems, could be created and written and then solved using bridges or using rivers or all sorts of things in Google Earth.